What kind of team can I draft with the 7th overall pick in a 12-man PPR league? Guys, today is the worst day of all time for me. And I'm going to explain why in a second. But first, we got to get through this first round. The 7 is an interesting spot because you are projected for CMC. CMC is without a doubt the most questionable first round pickup. We know what he's capable of when he's healthy, but we also know of his extensive injury history. Do I think CMC is a bad pick here? Not at all. When healthy, we know he is literally a top pick in fantasy. Like, he has potential to easily be the 101 in fantasy when he's healthy. He's just coming off a season where he wasn't, so you are getting decent value for him. I do wish he went a little bit later, but unfortunately he doesn't. Now, I am not going to take CMC here, and I'm going to explain why. At the 107 in a 12-man, your pick lines you up in some pretty good running back zones down the board. So I think taking CMC here could lead you into some trouble because you're going to have a hard time picking up wide receivers from the zones that you're drafting in. Yes, you could fade CMC here and hope. So genuinely, what am I looking at? 10 times out of freaking 1 million times I'd pick Jahmyr Gibbs here. I'm going to take CeeDee Lamb. Puka Nacua is who I would take realistically if he's not there either. You could have CeeDee there. It's not too far of a fall. Jahmyr should not be there in your draft. You could have CeeDee there, but once again, if not, take a guy like Puka Nacua. Anyways, you'll notice your next pick is pick 18, which is lined up with Josh Jacobs. But guys, I'm going to show you why today is like literally my 9/11. All season long, I've been telling you to take Chase Brown, right? Because he was going at 35. They moved him up 12 spots on the board, bro. I was genuinely so pressed when I saw this. I was getting Chase Brown in the 3rd round consistently. I was getting him in the 3rd round consistently at such good value at 35. They moved this dude up 12 picks. He is now in this section with like Bucky Irving, Henry Jacobs, Taylor. He used to be way back. He used to be below the quarterbacks here. He used to be down here with like JSN. I haven't drafted in any of my main leagues yet, and I was really hoping to get him there at good value. But anyways, we are back up on the clock. You can see this guy could very easily take AJ Brown here. Whether he does or not, it's very possible he could. And like I said, you are now lined up to take a 2nd round running back. So therefore, if you had picked CMC first overall, you would realistically be looking at taking a round 2 RB. Now, we got guys like Josh Jacobs and Jonathan Taylor. I think either of these guys are a good pick. I'll go ahead and pick up Jonathan Taylor. I like Josh Jacobs here as well. If I was drafting from the 107 and the 12, I would really have to analyze that section to see. I think I might like Jacobs a little bit better, but I do think he's definitely a toss-up with Taylor. But I do feel solid with Jonathan Taylor. If you look at his stats at the end of last season, okay, really quickly, I just want to show you guys this. This is Jonathan Taylor's stats the last 3 weeks